All right. Hello, guys. How's everyone doing? Let's transition over. I hope you can hear the game. Can you guys hear the game? Hi. Hello. We can. Okay, that's good. So the plugin is working. So basically I made it to where the game audio comes through without having to have my desktop audio in the background. So that when I'm looking for someone to raid, you guys won't hear like a different audio as well. So that works, I'm glad it's working. But if audio goes cray-cray, like if it goes weird, please let me know and I'll see if I can fix it. But yeah, here we go. So another day in Ace Attorney Trilogy. Hi, Wolfie! Welcome in. Have a great stream lab. Thank you, Pocos. Nice to see you. Hi, Wolfie. Hi. So let's get into another, well, the same case that we couldn't finish yesterday. All right, so September 9, 9:52 a.m., District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Phoenix, look! Oh, it's the man himself, edgy boy. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. Edgy boy, we take you down today. Yes, we will. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What does White have the judge in his pockets too? Oh, what? Does White have the judge in his pockets too? Okay, Mr. Yapper, yeah. So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty? End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix? You know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Whatever. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait. Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. As you should. What? The girls were fighting, yeah. Okay, let's do this. All right. Let's go, Phoenix. Yeah. September 9, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. I'd be edgy too if my parents named me Edgeworth. For real. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Edgeworth exacerbating the whole... Oh my god, the whole attorney process. Yeah. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the events are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. Yet another thing that wouldn't hold up in real court, but let's go anime logic. Yeah, anime logic. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Well, let it go. Because I feel like they're gonna say some shit. So I'll just let it go. Forget it. I smell a trap. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Ew. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse you? What? Confuse what? Locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. What the fuck? I am the CEO, or use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? Blanco Nino, yeah. That would be a negatory. No, I do not. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. What the fuck? Let him have it, Phoenix. Oh my god. Let's see. It was about 9, I believe. I was quietly reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. I smell something. Bullshit! Hell, if things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Okay. Let's see, it was about 9, okay. I was quietly reading to you, okay. Then I heard a bedlam coming outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you. I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Okay, let's press that. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Well, bitch. Yeah, your May fucking friend said it was right, so wait right there. Mr. Wright, with Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May said right and Mr. White said left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? They're both right. And you know why? Because he's the killer! Both witnesses are telling the truth for once. Ha! I doubt it. Or rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law office of Faye & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here, where the fucking killer was. Time to show the court where the yeah, that one. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point to him, it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Well, yeah, because he's the killer. Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion? What the fuck? The fucking language is fucking rubbing off of him! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho ho ho. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Mr. Your Honor, for real. Rapscallion is such a funny word, it really is. She ran to the quote-unquote left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, you first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. You dumbass. She only got hit once, you dipshit. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Whatever. Did dude bribe the judge or something? Probably. Probably. He is the owner of that corrupt corp where they literally sell information. So he probably has dirt on everybody. That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. You bet I will! Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran left, and then you hit her savagely. This is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. No, bitch. I only hit her... Well, I didn't hit her. You hit her. But she only died once. Well, not died once, but she died from the first hit, essentially, yes. So let's present that. Mr. Ward, right. The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, fine. The witness is confused because he's lying. Oh my god. Whatever that word requests that there be no break, Your Honor. My god, these words. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, the crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Oh, okay. The two accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then, you did her in with a single blow. Slap. Slap indeed. What the fuck? Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Well, I see, I looked at the other window when I heard something, I heard that thing fall. What did you hear fall? You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike as odd to you? Yeah, very odd. How the fuck did you know that a glass lamp was there? Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White? Huh, what? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes? Then change your testimony to reflect that. So, sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. So, how did you see that? Mr. White? Hello? Yeah, no. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen this glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window of the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. Wright? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity, oh my god. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell, and the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Mr. White? Mr. White, we got him now. Yeah. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia... Looks like we're about to get our verdict. Oh my fucking god, Edgewood. That's fair. That's far enough, Phoenix, right? What? I forgot about Edgewood. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, Confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Faye. What does that have to do, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. My god, me neither. Like, why are you defending a murderer, Edgeboy? For real. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Faye's offices. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Faye & Co. law offices. That is when I saw the accursed light stand. Whatever. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. White would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White has been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand there. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Whatever! Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel fate. The wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Faye & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound? Correct. That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. Ugh, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Well. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Faye & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this light glass stand. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauteous thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press on him. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Okay. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh, right. Was it really you that went into the office, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Faye & Co. offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you were why you went to the Faye & Co. offices. Of course, I had done so to place a wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect clients' confidentiality. Whatever, that's fucking bullshit. Uh-oh, don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Ooh, Ace Attorney, remember the investigation collection? The game comes out today, right? Yeah, it did! I saw it release! And welcome in, Ava! But yes, it came out today. I have it on my wish list right now. Because I have so many of the Ace Attorney games that I need to get through, so I just have it on my wish list at the moment. A detective agency of sorts is so bullshit, yeah. Tisk, I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. What's the investigation collection? That's not the Edgeworth game, right? No, it's the Edgeworth game. It is. They finally released it today. So, I think it's going for like 40 bucks. Oh, nice. Yeah. I can't wait to play it eventually. Because I didn't get to finish it. Okay. Hi, Dip. Welcome in. Jesus Christ. Hi. Welcome in. Yep. The routine. Go through your routine. Sound alert didn't go off. Oh, shit. Why didn't it go off? Oh, it might be the desktop audio. Damn it. Did it really not go off? That bothers me. Meadow betrayed me. What do you mean I betrayed you? Let me see. So does that mean I have to have desktop audio on? Well, damn it. The only problem is because of that plugin, I don't know if it might do double audio. So let me fix that. Maybe there's a way around it. Maybe. Let me see. Let's see. Oh, damn. Okay, so I'm gonna turn on the desktop audio. Let me know if the double is really bad. Because the problem that I'm seeing is that, but it was kind of funny because I saw the redeem in chat but didn't hear it. If the double's really bad, just let me know, guys, okay? Because the way to fix it is they're saying that I have to I have to reset OBS or something like that. Yeah. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright? Are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix. Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Oh, man. Here she comes. Mia? There she is! Never give up, Phoenix! Mia? And we faint. Hey, yo, our queen. Yes, our queen is back. Where am I? Never go, Phoenix, never what? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. No, you weren't. Ah, you're finally awake. We passed out again. Hey, Phoenix. There's no way to greet an old friend. That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're Maya? Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accept your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to wake Maya's true powers. Yeah, that is. So, Maya's channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But, we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now, listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court records, right? Oh, yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix White wrote that, not me. This is making me emotional, yeah. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. Oh, we're in ad jail. Meadow Leventus news update. The chat's on fire with courtroom drama and detective agency debates. Men riding the hype train with smug emotes and emotional roller coasters. Meanwhile, Ava dropped a hot tip about the Ace Attorney investigation collection release. And watch out, Dip lurking with jump scares and playful attacks. Stay tuned, fondlings. That's so cute. Is the audio okay? Is the doubles coming through, or is it like too much? I can't check because if I try to look at my video, it's gonna double even more. I'm hoping it's not too bad. Yeah, the audio's okay. I'm not noticing doubles. Okay, that's good. So the alert should come through then. I may have to remove the plugin then, because it's not going to be of use to me. Because I don't want it to, like, disrupt anything. Or at least I'd rather not. Damn, at least you tried it, though. Yeah, I wanted to make it, to where desktop, the background, my desktop audio doesn't come through if, like, a notification pops up. I've muted everything that I can, but just in case notifications pop up, I don't want to disturb the stream. So I was like, maybe I can find a way to make it to where it only catches the game audio, but the streaming program that I use doesn't have that. It's a different streaming program, but we'll see. Welcome back from Agile. So we didn't really move. I was just yapping, but back to where we were. Look at the receipt of look at the front of the receipt. Okay, the front. It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000? What the fuck? Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? A week. He said a week. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Whatever. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Yes. We got this. We got this. September 9th. Well, 1:16 p.m. District Court, Room Number 1. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Bitch! Sorry. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. You fucked up, edgy boy. You fucked up. The wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. offices. Of course, I had done so to place a wiretap. That is when I saw the glass light stand. No, bitch. You didn't see no glass stand, bitch. Take that, you hoe. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly enter Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Yeah. Yeah, grovel. Get on your fucking knees. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's oh my god. It's achievable. Impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of... Oh my fucking god, Edge! Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What now? What? No way can he worm out his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. Edgeworth, I will end you, yeah. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there's no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. You prove guilt, not innocent, yeah. I will object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What the fuck? What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all? Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. You just go fucking home? What the fuck? Thank you for your time. Right to trial. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? You know what's crazy? You literally see Mia, right? Right there. But nobody's batting an eye. Nobody's like, why is she here? Wasn't she dead? Why is she just standing there? Nobody questions it. They're just like, yeah, that's Maya. That's so fucking funny. A list of people's name in Mia's handwriting. Okay. I think it's because it's Maya, but he's seeing Mia. Yeah. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is running on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. The memo Mia has given me was a list of names. I read that as the witness will slay instead of stay, but I guess that's what the accused does instead. Yeah. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop. Desist. Halt. Please, stop. Make him stop. How? How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. She's so cold about it, too. It's just like, case closed. It's your first loss, edgy boy. How do you feel? Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. As she should. Yes, Queen. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? You've done it again. That was quite spirited defense. Let's go, yeah. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty! Woohoo! love that sound alert. That is all. This court is adjourned. Thank you, thank you. September 9, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Lobby number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I have both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and my— Oh my god. That is not a sound alert I enjoy. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief. I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9? The office? I'll see you later. Chief, Mia. Oh, no, stay possessing her forever. No, we need Maya. So at 9:02 at the Faye & Co. offices. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia, I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. Mia. It's Maya. Maya's optional. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like? You were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office, this office. Someone has to help with the new Right and Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick! I'm here, ready to get down to business. She's so cute. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Maya said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means. We're partners. Aww. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Right in Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Aww. Oh! Oh, no! Good luck, Phoenix. Oh my god, I'm getting goosebumps all over. Ah! I'll always be here, watching. That's so sweet. Oh, it's too sweet. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy, burgers. I wanna cry. Yeah, me too. Man, that's so sad it is. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting. Oh, okay, wait up. Huh. The end. That was our second case, right? Now on to the third. Save. We're on episode 3 now, yeah. The pale moon in the sky, something or other cried. Whoa, that's something. The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you will ever see. I have to, like, speed run through it. Jesus, it's so fast. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa! Oh god. A warrior sword gleam that struck in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. Damn it, that was too fast. Hello? Oh no! Glad it works though, yeah. That rocked. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Oh my god. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. What the fuck? I really worry about kids these days. Gramps, well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Right and Co law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? Okay, it'll be okay. I'm sure I'm sure some big clients is just around the corner. Ring, ring, ring. Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick! Maya, what? It's still early. It's the Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on the show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain! Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV! Yeah, on TV. No, I mean, he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with the samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick. October 16, 9:22 a.m. Right and Co law offices. Maya's here watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Tokyo. Oh, you clipped it yourself too? Oh, bring! He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Oh my god. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. Jeez. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Bring, bring, bring. Beep. Yes, Fred and Co. law offices. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Beep. Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in the detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. So she decides for us. Should I talk to her? No. These are all like, what should I do next? Well, let's go. What's wrong, Maya? It's him. In the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder. At least once, maybe twice. What the fuck, Maya? Whoa. What are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No. This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know? I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Oh, he's crying. Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. He has Wolverine vibes. He does. Yeah. He didn't do it. You were just accusing him earlier. Maya. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seemed like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Oof. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer. Oh shit, I clicked too fast. He has been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the steel samurai uses as a weapon. Okay. Maybe you could explain to me just what the steel samurai is. Nick! How could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with this world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the street of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Way to call Phoenix uncultured, for real. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. Oh no, I see. Neo-Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studio at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. He arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Well, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. Well, time to go to the studio. October 16. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show? Awesome. Aren't you excited? Oh shit, this old bag. Damn it. Hey, you there. You want in? You gotta go through me. Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Old bag, yeah. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard that about the incident and came to snoop around. Youth today, something horrible happens and all of you can— Oh my fuck. Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. I can't read this. Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. Oh, Lord. I don't know. It's possible. Hey, listen when you're being spoken to. Youths today. Jesus. Let's talk to her. So what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the star here, I'm afraid, dearie. Well, wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then too. He was. Hammer? The victim. Dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Okay. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. Hey, villains are great. Yeah. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jackhammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. What kind of person was Jack Hammers? What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Okay, reason for suspicion. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. And Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously. Bitch. I have nothing. Okay, let's go back to him because he might make us some sort of note or something. Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Okay. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier you said you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady said she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. Girl, she got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Powers request added to the court records. I just hope this will get me past that security lady. Okay. Now, let's go back. Oh, present. This. Madam, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize that. I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. What a bitch. Powers request given to the security lady. Okay. To think he would entrust his fate to youth of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, towards the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me. Himself. Hey, Nick. Huh. There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. No, we're getting it for free, bitch. Oh, add jail. Thank you guys for helping with or supporting me through ad jail. We appreciate it. How many individuals must band together to form an official team in the traditional test of strength known as tug of war? I have no clue. How many do we need? Probably like 6 on each side, so 12? I think that seems more... I'm actually curious. I think it would be 6 each. I feel like that's a good number. Or 3. I don't know. 6. I think 6 is a good number. Yeah, old bag. Oh my god. She's so... I wouldn't say I don't like her character, because we need a character like that to, you know, spruce up the variety of characters, right? But my god, when she goes on a fucking tangent, oh my goodness. The text is so fast, I cannot keep up. I can I can, if I just like read in my head, I can keep up, but I cannot spit out the words. Yeah, I was like, I don't remember this case, but I do remember Wolverine, Guy, and Old Bag. Yeah. Old Bag is like... I think she's like... someone who's like constantly around. If I remember correctly. An official tug-of-war team is comprised of 8 mighty individuals, each ready to pull their weight for victory. Oh. So 4 on 4. Okay, that makes sense. Welcome back from Agile. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents. We're not giving you money, bitch. Bye. Let's go to outside Studio 1. Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day? It's that confused detective. Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. I think that's just how he is, though. So?
Daddy, chill.
Daddy, chill, yeah. Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Oof. Ooh, that's painful. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can't blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Oh no, come shoot. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. Oh, that's so funny. I'd say he's a character, alright. Alright, let's talk to Gumshoe, the investigation. So how's your investigation going, detective? I forgot that they break the fourth wall. Yeah. This game, like, slips in, like, little, like, things here and there. So how is your investigation going, detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Aw. So time of death was at 10:15 at 2:30 p.m. Pierced through the chest by a spear. Oof. Reason for arrest. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Can I have the autopsy? No. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. Can I see what's in your hand? Yes. Yeah, he's silly. He's a silly man. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. The security lady. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Damn, I want a donut now. Remember what Power said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence, sorry. What? What's the evidence? She's a kiss-asser, yeah. What kind of evidence? Well, that, photo. The photo of the steel samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up there on the gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah, whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no. Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. Ass kisser. How did I mix that up? No, don't worry. I knew exactly what you were talking about. But a donut does sound good right now. Yes. Ooh, pretzels? Pretzels sound so good. Damn. Now I'm snackish. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh ho ho. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. We'll see about that. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Okay, let's examine the area. So there's this big giant tree. Oh, tree. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh yeah, that way's kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now though. Okay. What happened to his head? The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Well, yeah, it fucking fell off. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it too. Okay. Hey, there's a camera here. Yeah, that's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went there. Its face is so goofy it is. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. Okay. Alright. I don't think there's anything interesting here. Goodbye! Oh. Okay. That was the only way anyway. Nick, look! That security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough so she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Hey, you. Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Photographic proof. Why don't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know? Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, you see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him too. If he's not the one, what did it? I don't know who it is. Maybe it was you? Good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Okay. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense? Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes, he shone the brightest, back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? About the security camera. Oh yes, camera. It's automatic. You can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? When it snaps a photo, apparently it records the time when it takes a photo too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. Okay, can I see them? The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Hey, no touching. Oh my god. Her face scares me. Then let's go to the employee area first. Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Okay. Let's look at the trash. Let's see. Soda, candy, chips, gum. Huh? It's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. But wait, look! Samurai soda. Nick, try this. Ladies first. Let's look at... No clues here. Maya, yeah. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir? What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon for crying out loud. Let's side over here. Food. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone's probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. Ooh, steak sounds so good too. Man, I think I just want something to chew on. You just had the burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What? Okay. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? True. Real, yeah. The grate that used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I try to put it back on. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through it, through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid. Oh. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything of interest at the moment. So let's go into the dressing room. Just barge in there. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth, for his sake. We will see. This must be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Look, an employee card key. That must be Powers. What the fuck? It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow. The card key for studio employees grants entry into Studio 1. So now we have access to that. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Ooh, this is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Yeah, borrow, yeah. Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I, kinda like samurai movies. Kinda. Yeah, kinda. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? Jesus. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one at the costumes. I'd say you were already wearing one myself. Oh my god. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. Yeah. They always have mirrors like this in the dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky. Just how I like it. What the fuck? Okay, so nothing special here. I wonder what else is inside Powers' bag. Maya's me if I go out to eat. I'll eat but still have room for dessert. Same. Always have room for desserts. Stop that. My partner, the thief in training. Jesus. Well, doesn't look like there's anything special here. So let's go to Studio 1. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if the car key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. Beep. It opened. Alright, we're in. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. So, inside Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Say. They outlined where Jack's Hammer's bodies lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing wound would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it? Let's see. Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clapped at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone. A real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action. This girl's more trouble than I thought. Oh, no clues here. Just heavy equipment. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl's out there. Wow, look at the camera. That must cost a ton. Ooh, I like that it checks off if you already checked something. Yeah, it's really helpful. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you. No touching that. Sorry. My partner is kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Not here, stepladder. Oh my god. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff. Moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people? WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never heard of Fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Well, now we have a new person to talk to. The day of the crime. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see? Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Powers' dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WT go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent messages for him. I mean, it's his private. What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employee, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. Her spidey senses kicked in, yeah. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. Sensing someone. So you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about the security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Okay, then we're going back to the security lady. Do I have anything new? No. Bye. October 16. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. You are a ghost. An old ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who says there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Posture and hydration check. Oh, thank you, thank you. Eek. Alright, you better tell me and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? Oh, we were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Her? She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays, running your mouth like that. Oh. She left. Well, Nick? Oh my goodness! Gets me every time. This is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Yeah, give me that fucking picture. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Yeah, hello? Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. It looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security guard camera. I'm pretty sure it was 307? Was it 307? Fuck. I think it was 307. I'm gonna go with my gut. 307. There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I got it right. Huh. How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with that photo as evidence. Something printed on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day? Nope, that's the only one in the computer. So this is the second photo. So there was one before it. Hey, Nick. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. What? She just straight up called us the villain. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. Hi, Meadow-san. Hi, Neko. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Glad to see you stop by. How are you doing? Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for today? I think so. I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. I am doing quite well, merci. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Playing some Phoenix Wright. Nostalgia, childhood, you know. But I'm enjoying the game so far. Can't wait to play more of the cases. But I'm doing very well, and I'm glad you're doing well too. What have you been up to lately? I think this photo is what we need for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who's the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady? Oh man, I have been working in drawing. Ooh! I would love to see your artwork. Whenever you can, share them. Busy times, but it's nice. That's good to hear. At least you're having a good day, you know? But I would love to see your drawings. Absolutely. Ah, yes! I would love to see them whenever you can. Please feel free to share. I love seeing artwork. Maybe it really is that security lady. I don't know if it's that security lady. I don't think so, really. Okay. Next one. Courtroom number 4. We don't have a lot of evidence this time. Didn't get a lot. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimonies. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Well, let's see what Mr. Gumshoe has for us. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studios, you see. This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scene during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studio was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station there is a gate, you see. Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there was only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then, after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again? I don't want to listen to it again. I think I could probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Samurai spear added to the court records. This spear was found stuck in the chest of the victim. Alright. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Okay, old bag. Let's get to it. Will the witness declare her name? Oh god. My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please? Do we ever learn her actual name? I was about to say, we will learn her name here, yeah. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Oh, we're in ad jail. We'll take a small break because ad jail. But now a verse from our collective tale. In the court of chat, Maya's a treat. Borrowing space for dessert, quite the feat. Posture checks and hydration, a streamer's decree, while Nightbot beckons to join the fondling spree. Howling Neko waves with an anime cheer, busy with work and art but holds no fear. Mysteries unfold as names remained a jest. In Meadow's realm, we all feel blessed. Aw. Grandma, yeah. In the entire city, there are 2 lawyers, for real. Well, they are the main characters, yeah. It's so funny, though. Like, the first case is always, like, some random dude, and then the next few cases, there's the same exact person. Let me reposition my chair. Oh, my legs. All right, okay. Gonna drink some water too. So water. I need to buy my water. I need to put a grocery order. But that's this weekend's work. Trying to figure out what to also make for dinners and lunches. Gotta do recipe shopping again. Welcome back from Agile. Welcome back. So let's continue. Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their name. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. Wendy. So just call me Graham. Oh my god. Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. Thank God. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony? Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, see, I was. Yes, see. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Witness's account. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run through there. Had been doing a run through there since this morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers. That man right— oh my god. That one actually gave me like shivers down my spine. Oh my god. My god, that actually gave me shivers. It was Powers, and then jump scare sound. Yeah, the timing was really good. Oh my god, the shivers that just ran through my body. Jesus. That man right there, and he was heading towards the studio. Oh. You saw the defendant then. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. All right. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. What were you doing before that? So up until that time, anyone who wanted to could go into the studio. Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no, but the main gate was locked, dearie. You'd need an employee card key to get it. Right, the card key that I have. So what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there could get it. Was there anyone at the studio when you arrived at the guard station? Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through since this morning. A run-through? They were working out a scene between the steel samurai and the evil magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon and were to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon. So Powers was in his dressing room, sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero. If there was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there afternoon? Well, I had some errands to run that morning. What errands? What kind of errands? Oh, well, you know. Answer the question. Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers observing, you know. Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station? Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job. God, that fucked my throat. I'm not sure your boss would see it that way. Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in all my years. Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run-through too. You could quit being a spirit medium and take up a guard duty. Not a bad idea. Anyway, it was 1 PM when I got to the guard station. Okay. Did you see the victim then? Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Tell us what happened next. I was at the main gate from then until 5. So you were watching there the whole time? No breaks? Not even a second? Of course! I am a professional, you know? Or are you criticizing how I do my job, whippersnapper? No, it's just after seeing you eating those donuts in the guard station yesterday, I can watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time. Snipper whapper. Snipper whapper? Old Windbag is losing it, Nick. Why don't you raise an objection? So the witness was on duty through the afternoon the whole time. Very well. What did you see? Now, the murder happened at 2:30, right? Yeah. Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 PM. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading towards the studio. So you saw Mr. Powers. That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, Sonny? Nick, this is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon. I'll say it again. It was him. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading towards the studio. Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo-Old Tokyo. Miss Oldbag. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Huh, noisy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please, make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I supposed to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyways, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Oh my god. That scared me. Oh my god. I was not expecting that. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. Alright, let's hear about this so-called proof. The man in the photo. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. She's gotta be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. That sounds wrong for some reason. The man in the photo. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. It does sound wrong, yeah. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. Are you absolutely sure? Let's take a look at the photo again. I mean, it looks like it's oversized. So he was walking strangely because he was injured. It does look like he was dragging his foot. See? And you didn't trust me, whippersnapper. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? Well, no. Still, you can't look at this and say it's Mr. Powers. Yes, but only Mr. Powers would have been dragging his leg. He has a point. It does seem quite likely that it was Powers. There's gotta be more to this. I'd better keep pressing her. Okay. Let's see here. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. I feel kind of bad for thinking that Phoenix was in his 30s because he said he's 24. Yeah, he is. He's very young, which I'm impressed with because to get like a degree in law, doesn't it take more than like what? That's 6 years of college. Doesn't it take more than that? I would assume it would take more. Anime logic, yeah. Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Thus the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot. Okay. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. No. He broke one of his props. Let's do that. He broke a prop? Sure did. His own spear, samurai spear. His samurai spear? The murder weapon? Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court records. The murder weapon, a break in the shaft, has been mended with duct tape. Okay. With this law system, I think it only takes a McDonald's order to get a degree. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Let's look at this stuff. So one thing that strikes me as odd is that this person doesn't fit the suit. You would assume that they would make it to where they fit the suit. But I don't think it's a good time. Good time to, like, present it. Walnut, find any glaring contradictions? Well, she seems pretty sure that that was Powers in the photo. I guess I'll just press her and see if I can shake her convictions. Okay. So we just gotta keep pressing. Whippersnapper. Hey, I haven't said anything yet. I'll have you know, I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow. The up and up. Youth today. Always whining it about each other. Mr. Wright. Please, for all of our sakes, try not to upset the witness. I think Edgeworth has met his match. Who was present at the run-through? Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's the Steel Samurai, the poor old hammer, the evil magistrate, and me. And what exactly were you doing there? Observing. Just observing. What about the assistant? Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such, so she didn't see the run-through then. I saw Powers trip and fall. Trip and fall? Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai, what a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurt. So literally a grandma, what a grandma would do. Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Power's ankle. You may continue your testimony. So it keeps on going to the fact that the girl didn't know about him injuring himself. And we talked through that, I believe. I pressed on that. Apparently he sprained his ankle. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there's one thing that bothers me, which is, where is this steel samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes? And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. That's a good point. Like, where's the costume? Why is nobody looking for it? Why is it not relevant? I think it's pretty relevant. I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Object. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Cameron. We have to consider that possibility also. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. Whatever. What a liar. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness or whatever it was. Okay, so yeah, the only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. She has a hater bone against Power, that's for sure. Yeah. Let's present. Let's press, actually. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody suspicious looking? Right. No one else went there. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before when? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Edgy boy? He doesn't like that nickname. Old Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean. Old Windbag has a way of skipping over important details after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forget them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. Let's present the picture because it has the number 2, so I'm pretty sure she deleted something. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sir, Sonny. So whenever someone passed by here, it automatically takes a picture. Manipulation of power, yeah. Oh, here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right, anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That's very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photos are printed the words October 15, 2 p.m., photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on this 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sunny. Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is a bit at the end, where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Yeah, old bag. Got an excuse for that. Order, order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of those photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access. The security lady herself. Hey, me? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help. Huh? But believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Huh, some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai? Well, yes. I suppose you could put it that way. Sigh, I see. Your testimony, please. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day. What the fuck? Miss Oldback, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it. Right, anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Every day, after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Come to think of it, shouldn't she think of that a little earlier? Classic old windbag maneuver, Maya. Might be a useful tactic to remember for use in my future career as the windbag. Let's find out more about the erase photo. Okay. So, they didn't say anything after that. So, every day, blah, blah, blah. Go through the photos. I throw out aren't suspicious. Come to think of it. Okay, what did you throw out then? Well, who in the heck was in the photo you erased? A fanboy. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside and, well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain? I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids. Children. Whippersnappers. Kids? So on the photo that you erased, it was a boy. Probably 2nd or 3rd grade. Children, yeah. What? Order, order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will now take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. We're back in the lobby. Mr. Powers? Yes? Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who is the Steel Samurai in the photo, security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai's costume. So where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are we gonna do? First we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right, and it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. That's so sad to hear from your own lawyer. Just like you're taken to court, and then your lawyer literally says, "Yeah, it looks really bad. Yeah, I'm not very optimistic about this." Imagine that. That is so rude. Jeeves, yeah. Oh my god, talk about like bringing your client down, you know? Phoenix needs to learn phrasing, yeah. Hey Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. Jesus. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Poor guy. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thought on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. But there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder? So not the boy, not the security lady. I would say the assistant girl. Because you guys accuse everyone. Yeah. So let's accuse the assistant girl. It was the assistant. The Steel Samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the Steel Samurai. So you're saying the Steel Samurai in the picture is really the assistant? That's correct, Your Honor. If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the Steel Samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot. Oh, uh-oh, bad feeling time. Remember, the testimony concerning Power's injury. Power and poor Hammer were at the run-through. Oh, and me? What about the assistant? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Power's ankles. Oh, shit. Lawyer, I'm not optimistic about the case. Lawyer translate. Sorry, buddy, you're fucked. The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Powers' injury. She could look the Steel Samurai look with that costume. But she couldn't walk the Steel Samurai walk. She wouldn't have limped. That kind of takes the leg out from under the case. You're right. I'm afraid I have to penalize you as a warning. Shit. But then it would be the fucking security lady. I was like, she kind of was not defending herself, but she was kind of like there. So I was like, maybe she's not the right choice, but I guess it is her. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Maybe move on, Mr. Wright? This fight isn't over yet. If you would, Your Honor, one more chance, please. Very well, go ahead. So who is this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed murder? It was the security lady. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, old bag. What? Whippersnapper? Order. Is it true, old bag? Old bag. That's Miss Old Bag to you. Oh, we have ad jail. We will continue after ad jail. When Spyro Agnew resigned in 1973, who ascended to the role of US Vice President. I don't know anything about politics, nor do I care for it, so I have no clue. No clue. Same, I don't know. Let's see. In general, I don't know USA history. I don't blame you. I mean, I don't really like talking about politics anyway, so don't really care for it. Had to take a whole class on it, but yeah. Honestly, anything with politics goes in one ear and out the other. Because I just don't want to stress myself out on that kind of topics, you know? Because a lot of people have strong opinions on it. So it's like, nah, I don't want to get into that mess. Nor am I really interested in going deeper, you know? Federal Ford stepped into the role of US Vice President following Spyro Agnew's resignation, setting the stage for his later presidency. What? Gerald is such a funny name, it is. Welcome back from Agile, so we'll continue. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the troubles of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deduction. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right there. Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes the second, baby. Sounds like a name I would. Sounds like a name I would name a hamster. Oh yes, that would be so cute. Gerald the hamster. Oh my god. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? Prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it. Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something. What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way? Press further. Fuck the bitch. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldback's stage actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Power lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said, 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was at that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds, tops. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy's not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day, whippersnapper? I have proof. Proof? Indeed. Then let's see the proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder. A murder weapon? Or is it this? I swear I can't be late. I cannot be late to stream. It's all good. Welcome in, girl. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. So I don't know if I could. The samurai spear is heavy, so the kid couldn't have held it. That's my logic. That's my reasoning. Oh, thank you for the move. Welcome in, Dre. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Been doing pretty good. And how are you? I'm doing good. Doing good. I'm enjoying the game. So doing very good so far. So yeah, that's my logical thinking. And he also can't fit in that costume, but we do have. Oh, thank you so much. But there was that first photo that she erased. So, oh shit. Oh, I thought I was presenting it. Would it be the spear? I think it would be the spear. Amazing. Ah, damn. I think it's... Would it be the spear? I think it's the spear. I'm gonna go with the spear. If I make a mistake, well, oh fuck. Your Honor, the murder weapon was the samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness. Miss Wendy was... What was her name? Something old bag. Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. They're just fucking insulting her left and right. That is all. This court is adjourned. That's so funny. Just continuous insult being slung her way. Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me? I'm talking. Oh god. Oh great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Miss Oldbag, what is all this about? What is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? By whom? Huh, you mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. My lips were sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Oh my god. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. So who were they? Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So, where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head had fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked my questions, but let's continue. Just in case. They said they had seen nothing. They said that they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studio all day. Okay. Miss Oldbag, this is trial for murder. I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing that about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. So you got your bonus and you still talk. Oh my god. I think I've asked all the questions I have asked. Should I... I want to continue because that's weird. I guess there's no harm in getting as much info as I can. Oops. So you were told not to talk. That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. They were some other people. They said they saw... They told me... Okay. So they were actually in the studio. Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came. Oh my god. I'll kill this woman, I swear it. I feel sorry for Edgeworth almost. She really left him hanging on this one. Them? Who are these people? Well, the director and the producers... Okay, we saw this. Oops. Oh, I thought I could present while they were in the middle of their... Well... Okay. We already went through this. Okay. So it looks like that's it. Take a break. Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. Sorry, Edgeworth, but deserved. Yeah. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. Prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. Nice. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Oh, really? It's nothing. Grin. Oh, or should I sniff? What the fuck? We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. Sniff? Yeah, because he was sniffing and while crying, so I think she was like kind of like poking, teasing him. So now's my chance to get materials for the cross-examination. So Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there with or without my accusations. Okay, let's get down to the studio. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Aww. To be continued. Nice, nice, nice. Phew, what a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and the producer. Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. Oh my god. So, I remember this one character. The director. Oh my god. Ah, thank you, thank you. The director is a character. And you'll see what I mean. No one's here. Right now they have, now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station, look, she left her donuts! Have you ate today? I did. What? I wasn't going to eat them. That's so funny. Let's move to the employee area first. What'd you have? I had sushi. I had sushi today. October 18, Global Studios employee area. Yeah, it was really good. I had a crunchy spicy tuna roll, I think, and a spider roll, which is like fried crab. And what else did I have? I forgot what else I had. You know what I just realized? That spicy tuna roll wasn't crunchy. They didn't have the crumbly bits all over it. Was I gypped? I had tacos today. Tacos are good. Look, it's the assistant girl. Hey! Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh, don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh, actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? That nicely done. Wow, what a mess. Oh no, tacos are a godsend, yes. But it's okay, it's okay. It was still delicious. Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh. Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right, I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right, see you later then. Good luck with your investigation. Okay. Well, let's... Penny seems so sweet. Yeah, she really does. Let's see. Cola, candy. Oh, it's so normal. Okay, same thing here. What? Oh, not too... Oh, too bad it's sold out. Oh, she was gonna buy out. I thought she grabbed it from the fucking trash. What the hell? Let's move to the main gate. And then move to Studio 1. Hey Nick, it looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Oh. Oh, I thought it was like blocked off because of the tree, but you could just literally go there. Oh well. This is Studio 2? I thought so. It doesn't really look much like a studio, does it? No, that it doesn't. It does not. Hey, there's a trailer over there. It looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer. Are we sure this is a studio? Okay, let's look. Oh, that's bent. I feel like if in real Maya would be the annoying girl, pick-me girl. Maya's a sweetheart. I will say she's energetic. She is a teen. She is a teen. So, I feel like she's just the energetic teen stage right now. There's some flowers here. Because I think she's like 16, 17, somewhere around there. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Okay. Slide. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Yeah, 17 she said, and I believe her character is very well written for a teen. Yeah. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney badge, Nick? Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plate. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. What is it with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steaks, but something does seem out of place. What? I don't know. It just feels odd. There's no bone. T-bone. Where is the bone? Alright. He's gotta flaunt his proof of being a lawyer for real. Nick, let's go inside. You think it's okay? Oh, well, it's locked. Aw, shucks. Okay, well. These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. Okay. On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is a part of some temporary film set. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything worth looking for here at the moment, so let's go inside Studio 1. I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it is a murder scene. I want to go someplace else. Nick? Well, we 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 need to be here. Well, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Hey, Smile. Hey, Smile, Nick. You're a star. Stop that. Hey, look. That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Okay, so we read this. So, is there nothing worth... Yeah, we read this. Okay, so nothing. So let's move back. Let's go to the main employee area. This one. Okay. This is where the steel samurai costume was on the day of the murder. That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping? But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. Huh. She's got a point. Well, yeah. There's some regular suits in among the costume here. Those must be Mr. Powers' personal clothes. Okay. There are a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Wait, Nick. What now? These snacks! They've passed the expiration date. Then don't eat them. They're snacks. They're meant to be eaten. Mr. Powers' bag. I wonder what's inside. Hey, supermarket tabloids? Wow, I'm kind of shocked. Maya, leave those alone. Wolf men found on Mars. What? I'll have to buy that issue. There's an array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig was used in some old TV show. Maya would be a believer in the 5-second rule, as she should be. Yeah. Samurai Boogie Woogie, Nick. Get with the picture. Look, explain to me how you can identify a show just by seeing a wig. I kinda like samurai movies. Kinda. Okay, so nothing really new here. So let's head back out again. Wait, Wolfman? Maybe that's where Lycan is from? I doubt it. I doubt it. So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain? So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him, don't you? What, you want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can't? Whoa, she's serious? Uh-oh. Rip it open! Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yay, you know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes. Yeah. There, that should make the kids happy. The things we do. Okay, so that probably triggered something. So let's go back into the dressing room and maybe come back out. Because I feel like that might have triggered something. No? Okay. Let's go to the main gate. Oh, hello. You look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camel vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. The studios? So how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? Okay. Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular at lunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. I heard something at the trial today. He said that the director and the producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disasters and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? Okay, then. And after that talk, I'm assuming the kid's back? No. What about the dressing room? Oh. Oh, God. Here it is, guys! Here's our director. Oh, Lord. What the fuck? Who are you? Who are you dudes? Lamau? Huh? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, lamers. How could you not know the great salmonella? You heard that right. Salmonella. I make the lead shows, the Steel Samurai mine. Read the film credits. RTFC. Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry. You look so sorry. Oh my god, he speaks in lead. Yes, he does. No, quite alright, really. It's fine. Oh no. Well, what is it? You know, on closer inspection... yeah. Hot slop. I'm so sorry. When I first played this game, this guy disturbed me so much. Oh god. Hey, did you do a lot of cosplay? Because that costume for THRU, he's disturbing. He is. Rock swords? What? What? Hey, you're drooling. Huh? Lol, buffer overrun. What the fuck? You've triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess! Hey, dudes. She's underage back way for real. What is wrong with him? He's just the way he is. But he got a new series in mind. The sequel to the Steel Samurai, Pink Princess Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Lamau. Pink Princess? Why is it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why doesn't it have a cool name like New Old Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Okay, no. Day of the crime. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who you Jew dudes are. That security lady told you about us. Oh my god. He's when you let a shut-in need have too much power. That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy, I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. A T-bone steak, was it? Yeah, suckers. I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does suckers mean again? No idea. Anyway, I was in the meeting from noon till after 4. With the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. About the producer who was at the meeting with you. Oh, you mean D. Vasquez? Is that am I saying that right? Vasquez. She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary, though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time. Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors. Also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. Okay. So nothing else to talk about? Unless I, like, present something? Let's try presenting this. This is WP, right? How do you know? Well, look, he's obviously dragging his foot. Oh, right, the director would know about the injury. He was there. Okay, so nothing... So he has nothing else to say. Maybe, what if we present her with this? Could you take a look at this? That's Mr. Powers. Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this, anyway? Looks like she didn't know about the photo or the injury that morning. Never mind. Okay, never mind. Let's go to the... Oh, we are in Agile. Meanwhile, let's catch up on chat. Chat's on a wild ride in the courtroom today. Men sniffing out Edward's deservedness, while girl is talking about their day and Maya's relatable teen vibes. Twin, why did I read twin? Gemini howling at the wolf men theory, and Nightbot keeping us hydrated and inclusive. But watch out, there's a lead-speaking, boundary-crossing character causing a stir. Oh my god. Fondlings unite. That's so funny. Actually, let's just move at least to the... Let's try here. Nothing here. Go back. Let's move to there. Okay, there's something here. So we'll continue from there once everybody's out of Agile. Let's see, let's see. What was I looking? Not here. There it is. Okay. Oh man, you know what? I should have used the restroom. But it's okay. Cause I'm gonna end the stream pretty soon. Oh no, it's all good. I'm gonna probably save at the next save point. And then we can stop there for today. But welcome back from Agile. Okay, Studio 2 entrance. This place is deserted. Crash. Nick, what was that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they'll let us. Okay, so we gotta go to the guard. Oh god. Aha! You again! How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare steel samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? I, for one, welcomed the additional time away from the lead director and insanity. Insanity, yeah. He's a character. When I first played this game, I was so disturbed. I was like, what the fuck? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. I guess that would rule out her being the murderer. Anyway, know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. You sure? Talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. Starting now. 1, 2, 3. This lady's too much. Well, we won't be able to get her to talk, so... Let's go in here. The security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Hey, no touching. Guess I better investigate there later. Okay, never mind. Well... Hey! Hey, wait! I'll bet he came in right through that drain. Hey, kiddo, what's your name, sport? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Huh? But you are a kid! What a rude little brat! That's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see no adults here, hippie fashion chick. Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. You gotta hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody Hackins. Call me kiddo again, and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. The Steel Samurai. So you're a fan of the Steel Samurai? How dare you utter that name, evildoer? What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai's side. Ha! You can't fool me! Okay then, what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? What is this? Ha, easy. Like some fries with that? Not bad, kiddo. Watch it. What are they doing? Say, you hear anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything? He always, the Steel Samurai always wins, always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you losers. But wait, let me go. Oh god. He's gone. Huh. Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way. A bottle? Why was this sitting here? There, I wonder. Sleeping pills. Anyway, what was that kid saying? He said that he saw everything. Well? Let's go back into the dressing room. Never mind. Let's leave. Let's go to the main gate. Huh. Where's that old windbag? Order her to leave her post. Hey, Nick, that was her. Stop, whippersnapper. Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Snatched. Uh-oh, she tripped. Maya sure looks happy. Oh, does this mean I get a chance to get the key? Hey, Nick. Now's our chance. Let's check the guard station. Good idea. Oh, this is it, Nick. The trailer key. The key to that trailer in Studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? Yep. This isn't stealing, guys. Reminder, this is borrowing. We're borrowing it. Studio 2. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station still works. It opened. Great, let's go, Nick. She seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick. Ah, not that eager. Let's go inside. Hello. Someone's in here. Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers, and, I see. And who might you... D. Vasquez, the producer. D. Vasquez. She's quite beautiful. The day of the crime. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. A script? The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. We're getting nowhere fast. She won't talk to us. Well, we gotta look for that script. I'm pretty sure there's a script in Studio 1 because it was on the chair, wasn't it? Yeah. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits. I've always wanted to sit... Okay. Same thing. Okay, so not there. Then probably with the director. Probably with the director. Oh god, pain. Mr. Director, sir. No? No? Where do I get the script, bro? Would it be anywhere here? I swear to god, if it's in the trailer itself. This is where they had the meeting. There are documents and papers, cups scattered around. Okay. Nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. Looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures for how much the set cost. I can't believe they spent that much money on these sets. Okay. Where's the script? I guess we're talking. We'd really like to ask you about the Seal Samurai. Miss Vasquez, it's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV, the nerve of her. Hey, don't get mad at me. Okay. About the director, Salmonella, was it? What, exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick, are all people in the entertainment business this weird? It's starting to look like it. Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Yeah. Wait. Yes? If you see Manila, give him this. Why do you have to do your errands? I don't think I like her. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give it to him if we see him. Well. Hello. We have an errand for you. Here, I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13. Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. My ass is pwned if I don't find it. Nick, it might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been. I agree. So, back to fucking Studio 1. Unless it's here. I don't see, like, paper anymore. And the only place we saw a script was on the chair. We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick. Give me that. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits. No. The director, Maya. Take a look around that chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he'd left it somewhere? Aha! Found it, Nick. The script. Why is it so dirty? Good work. Man can't keep his shit clean. Hello? Well, here's your fucking script, bitch. Here you go. Here, we found it. Your script. Ah! You're not going to talk to us? Quiet. I'm reading. What the fuck? Just you hold on. What's the big deal? What was it? Big deal or big idea? Who do you think you are anyway? And do you even know who we are? Powers' lawyers. Right. Am I a suspect? Aw, thank you for the head pats. Thank you. Jeebus, yeah. Am I a suspect? No, it's just, well, no, but... You wanted to know about the day of the murder. Head pats, yes, thank you. Yes, anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know where that, you know there was a meeting here at noon. Yes, with the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now listen close. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio 1. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. The path? On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked? You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Mr. Monkey? The monkey with the broken head? Oh, right, that. What an original name. Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer. Stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio 1. But what? It's true. A crane came after, just after 3 to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they corroborated with my story. Cooperate with my story, whatever. But wait. What if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to the Studio 1. 2:30, the time of death. Very well. Come. That Mr. Monkey. When it was broken, it announced the time in ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always with the ooking. It is a monkey after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped at when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15? That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio 1 at 2:30. See? Goodbye. Well, I see. What do you do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. It sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Okay. Back to the office. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You've got 1 lead. Ah, Mia! Our queen is back! It's you! What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya had trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh wait, I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What did you mean we have 1 lead? The boy, of course. We're so back, yeah. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you, losers. I don't know, he didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks, now I'm more worried than I was before. Okay, time to go back. Oh, jeez. Puff, 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 puff. Puff, 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 puff. What's wrong? Puff, 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 puff. Whippersnappers. Oh, she's definitely not happy, yeah. She's been chasing that boy this whole time. When I catch him, sounds like she hadn't had any luck catching him. I got him a hostage now, Whippersnapper. A hostage? What happened to that boy? If I see him again, I'll lay him flat. My, what a violent old lady. Actually, I met with the director just now. Hey, my heart, I don't feel so good. Is she okay? Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Hammer died. What the fuck? Right, she was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. Okay. What's this about a hostage? When that boy was running, he dropped this and ran. Mean old ladies suck. Yeah. He'll come back. For this one. It's kind of hard to understand her with all the huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Woody might talk to us if we give him that. Good idea, Ms. Oldback. How about... No, I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? A trade? I wonder. We could give her... this photo. I told you who I saw. It was Powers. Well, at least she's consistent. Okay. So not that. What can I trade with her? I don't have anything to trade. Hey! Hey you, wait a second. Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Tackett. I think he ran into the dressing room. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you. Damn it, he's getting away. Come back! There, he's back. How did she... Hey there, would you mind helping us out? Please. I'm Cody. Hello, Cody. I'm Mia Faye. Nice to meet you. Yo. Well... The boy couldn't resist, I guess. And I'm Phoenix, right? Who asked? Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. The Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's the bomb. Ha! What would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai? Hey, watch that attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid. You were just saying you weren't a kid just a while ago. So do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please? I don't know nothing. Looks like a little persuasion is necessary. Maybe a bribe? Well, I don't have... You want this? Hey, it's the Steel Samurai! Huh? Why is he dragging his foot like that? Where'd you get this anyway? Oh, he doesn't want it. Well, okay. Let's... move here. Oh, she's not even here no more. What can I trade with that shitter? Not here. What if I present her with something? Or let's move to the detention center. We haven't been there in a while. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we haven't been there in quite a while. I guess Mr. Powers isn't questioning. Oh well, let's try again another day, Phoenix. Oh. Well, it is getting to 3, so I might save here for today. And we can continue this on another stream. Let's transition over. Alright. Yes, thank you so much everyone for being here, for spending time with me, for chatting away, for lurking. I really appreciate it. Have a good night, and I hope you guys have the best weekend. And don't let the bed bugs lie. Yes, yes. Thank you for the stream. No, thank you for being here. But we will actually send a raid over. We'll send the raid over to Queen Omega. It looks like she's playing Lethal Company. So if you guys don't mind, will we be raiding into Dodo? Is she even up? She is not up right now. Dang. Thanks for stream. Not a problem, not a problem. Let's see, let's see. Yeah, she's not up right now. Dang. Yeah. So for today, we will raid someone else. We will raid Queen Omega. She's playing Lethal Company, and it sounds like they're having a blast, so we'll go over there. All good. All right, everybody, have a good night. And thank you again for being here with me, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you, thank you.